Hello, everyone. Welcome to this little recording. My name is Mangnus. I'm 26, just recently turned, and I'm currently living in Australia on the Gold Coast. Originally from the UK, lived in Canada for 8 years, so if my accent doesn't make sense, that is why. I'm a regional vice president with the company Arbonne, and I'm so excited to be sharing this opportunity with you alongside my best friend Surya, which you'll be able to hear her story as well. But just before we get into everything, just so you know a little bit about me and how I found this, I was 22, working two full-time jobs. I was super burnt out and constantly tired. I was dealing with a lot with my skin, my health, just being honestly burnt out from those two jobs. And I had actually found Arbonne's products before I found the opportunity to work with them. So I was really struggling with a psoriasis flare up. I was getting little to no sleep. So I was really tired all the time, really bad digestion, always bloated. And I'd actually found a girl sharing these incredible products on her stories on Instagram. And I was like, okay, I really want to try these for myself. They look amazing. Ended up trying the nutrition products, completely fell in love. And within a month, my psoriasis had cleared. I wasn't dealing with bloating anymore after eating. My digestion was incredible. People were complimenting my skin, people were complimenting my hair, asking me what I was doing different. And that is when I asked the girl, hey, I see that you actually work with this company. Can you tell me how it all works? And that's when I actually got started with Arbonne after seeing what you can actually do and earn within this company. So it's a little bit about how I got started. Within my first month, I'd promoted to the very first level where I was able to just earn a little bit of extra cash while I was working those two jobs. Within 4 months, I'd actually was able to quit one of those jobs and I was like, okay, this is actually serious. I can earn real money with this. And that's where I really was like, okay, I really want to take this seriously. And within a year after that, I promoted to the level I'm currently at now, where I was able to take my business full time. I've traveled ever since. Me and Surya have been to literally every country you can think of. We go to Mexico every year on a month-long trip. We've been to Australia for a month together. We traveled Europe for 1 or 2 months in 2023, and that was always my favorite trip of all time. And I loved Australia so much that I decided to move here and escape the Canadian winter. And now I'm living in Australia, all thanks to this business. So a little bit about my story, and I'll pass it over to Surya.
Hi everyone. My name is Surya. I'm 28 years old, born and raised in Vancouver, Canada, which is where I am right now. I started my business 6 years ago. So I started the same age as Eden, 22 years old. And I started because I don't know if you guys can resonate with this at all, but I have always wanted to be my own boss, have my own business, set my own schedule, design my days how I want them. But I truly never knew how that would be possible, especially with the current circumstances that I had when I started. I was working full time in retail, hating my life. I was constantly in debt or in the negatives, like always had more month at the end of my month than money. Um, I had no experience. I was never good in school. I barely had any time. So there was really no opportunity that I had found like this one that would allow someone like me, who was just like your everyday person, to create the life that I had always wanted. So when Arbonne was introduced to me from a stranger across the world, funny enough, in Australia, where Eden is now, someone reached out to me over Instagram and asked me to take a look at this opportunity. And I am so glad I did because like I said, it truly is an opportunity for anyone, regardless of your background and your current circumstances, to really create a life of your own design. And that's what I really wanted. So, after kind of watching on the sidelines for about 6 months, I finally decided to just go for it and take a chance on something new. This was totally brand new, never heard about it before. And I'm so glad I did because, really similarly to Eden, within 6 months of starting my business and really just going all in, falling in love with the products, the community, the training, the just even being able to make money online, just falling in love with that. I was able to leave my retail job and do Arbonne full time 6 months in. And then 6 months after that, I promoted to the third out of four levels in Arbonne, which is the regional vice president level. And that's really when my whole life changed and did a complete 180, from like the car I drive, which we'll talk about in a little bit, from like the apartment that I live in, all the traveling that I was doing. It was truly incredible. And then 5 years after that, 4 years after that, 5 years into my business, I promoted to the national vice president level, which is the very top 1% of this company, which we'll talk about a little bit soon. But truly this now has been incredible. It's not just a small little business giving me some side income anymore. It's truly become almost like a legacy that I'm so excited to pass on to my future family and my future children. And it's something that I just still, 6 years later, wake up and love every single day, just like I did when I first started. So I'm so excited to share this opportunity with you. And thank you so much for keeping an open mind and just being willing to learn about something new.
Love that so much. Well, if you've never heard of Arbonne before, or maybe you have, it's actually been around for 45 years. So this isn't a new upcoming company. This is something that, like Surya said, it has a legacy itself and it's been around since 1980. So well before we were even born. And this company is actually rooted in really incredible ethics. And I think that's something that attracted both me and Surya. And I think anyone who is passionate about health, wellness, clean, non-toxic products is going to be completely obsessed with Arbonne because that's really what they're rooted in. So it's an online health, wellness, and beauty company, and they have so many incredible products, over 400. They're available in 6 countries at the moment. So Canada, the US, Australia, New Zealand, UK, and Poland. And they're also a B Corp certified company. So they're held to an incredibly high standard. They really pride themselves on putting people and the planet before profits. And you can really see that within the company. And it's just so beautiful working with them because you can really see how much of an effort they make to really make sure that they're producing the best of the best. They go above and beyond European standards. I come from England, so I remember growing up and then moving to Canada, the difference in ingredient standard across the world is actually crazy. To the point that you actually don't know what is in most products nowadays. Arbonne is committed to knowing that you are using safe and clean products. They ban over 2,000 ingredients, which is well over the European standards. And they actually pair the network marketing industry, which is what allows us to earn an income with the wellness industry. So you're sharing incredible products with an incredible background, an incredible company, along with an income opportunity that is really something that, like Surya said, you can do no matter what your background is, your experience, and grow it into something incredible. So that's a little bit about Arbonne.
Yes. Okay. So now I'm going to talk a little bit about our certifications. My background is actually in holistic nutrition. I went to school to become a registered holistic nutritionist. So for me, this our certifications and our policy for ingredients and our standards for ingredients was so important to me and a huge reason why I was initially drawn to this brand. Like Eden said, we started literally in the 1980, and since the very, very, very beginning, we've been certified gluten-free, vegan, non-GMO. We obviously don't test on animals whatsoever, and we ban over 2,000 toxic ingredients in every single one of our products. So it's nice knowing that no matter what products you purchase, they're going to be incredible for your health, incredible for your hormones, incredible for your skin, your gut health. And like Eden also said, they're going to be incredible for the planet and the animals as well. To talk a tiny, tiny bit more about B Corp certification, just because I'm genuinely so proud. We're the #1 B Corp certified company in the network marketing space. And if you are super brand new to B Corp, I actually recommend that you guys look it up because it's really, really impressive and it's a very hard certification to get. But essentially, it means that we've reached a really high level of third-party verification when it comes to our ingredient policy, our standards, our ethics, our sustainability, and our transparency. So you can like rest assured that all of our products, they are truly the best, not just for you, your body, but also for the world. And we're going to talk about the products there. We can talk about products all day. Products are so, so, so good.
And I feel like that's why you get so passionate about sharing them because you know that whatever you share is going to be something incredible for the person that you're sharing it with, and it's going to become a staple in their home. And it really excites me every single time somebody finds R1 and they try it for the first time because they're all staples in my home now, and then you get to see somebody else do that as well. So you'll see a lot of products on this page. This is honestly just a handful of the products that we have on the website, which is incredible for us from a business standpoint because you have the ability to help people with everything that they probably use every single day. And you'll see things on here that you use every day. So whether it is clean, non-toxic makeup, energy drinks, greens, supplement, protein, nutrition products, hair care, body care, matcha. It's something that you're gonna have literally in my purse. I have a lip serum. You know, We have everything for everyone. So something that I really love that I could do is when I got started, every single time I ran out of a product that I was already buying and using, instead of going out and purchasing it from a different store or company, I would just support my own storefront. I literally have a shop on my phone that benefits my business. So every time I needed a new bronzer or a new lip serum or a new energy drink, or maybe I wanted to try greens, you can literally get that from your own store and you're able to share them. One thing I just wanted to touch on quickly is that green drink in the middle is actually what I started my business with, and also Surya. This is something that I'm so proud to say my best friend coined the name of the green glow drink. If you've seen that anywhere else, it's actually viral at this point, but the transformations that you get from this are incredible. It's essentially four health supplements that we mix in water. Each one does something different, but together it's really a powerhouse supplement drink that targets gut health, which is all the craze right now, rightly so. It's something that is connected to every single system in your body. So this single-handedly changed my skin, my hair, my bloating, my digestion, my energy levels, my sleep. It's seriously connected to everything, even our hormones as women. Like, it's something so incredible and just so amazing to share. And I always recommend, when you're looking at products to get started with, definitely take a look at this one because it's something that's so simple and easy to share, something you can have every single day as your morning routine, and it makes a huge difference and the results are insane. But obviously, so many products, so you can really take a look at what would most excite you to share and also how you're able to help other people switch out clean products in their own home.
Yes. Okay. So let's get into the really good stuff, which is how we actually earn and how we actually make money. Because yes, our products are so incredible. We would be nothing without the products that we have. But I truly believe, and I've said this since day one, that I believe that the best product that Arbonne carries is the business opportunity and the ability for us to earn an income just from sharing these products. So when you start your Arbonne business, it's $99 to start. It does vary just ever so slightly by country, but $99 to start, which also includes a full-sized free product of your choice. You can get either a best-selling skincare product or a best-selling nutrition product. But what it's also going to come with within that registration fee, you're going to get your own website with your own personalized URL all set up for you by Arbonne. You're going to get a back office, you're going to get customer service, you're going to get literally every single thing you could need to start your business, and you get it for cheaper than I pay for my nails every month, which is incredible. So just $99 to start your business. And then with that, anyone who purchases from that website, from your personalized URL link, they are going to get their products shipped directly from the manufacturer to their doorstep. We don't hold any product, we don't hold any inventory, but you're going to make a commission off that sale because it was based off your recommendation. Okay. And why this is really incredible is that with Arbonne, a lot of our products are 30-day use products in the sense that they're consumable and people are using them every single month. I know I am. I know Eden is. So many people are. Once you try them, you'll understand why. But the beauty of this from a business standpoint is that once someone purchases a product, every single month, every single second, maybe third month, they're repurchasing that product. And every single time they repurchase that, that's commission that goes straight to you without you actually having to do anything, right? So you can start to see how you can really scale and leverage this business. I have clients who have been shopping with me for like every single month, every other month for 5 to 6 years now, which I'm so proud to say. And that's residual income for you every single time. So that's the first way that we earn. Very simple. You sell a product, you make the commission, it ships to their house, point blank, period. Then we also have monthly bonuses available. So we have these little fun goals that you can work towards every single month in your business, where if you hit a certain amount of sales within that month, you'll get an extra cash bonus on top of the weekly commission that you're making. So it's a really good, fun way to incentivize you to work a little harder and to have something to work towards every single month. I love the extra money on the table every month. It's really great. Um, then we get what we call leadership pay or overrides. So without getting too much into the nitty-gritty, this is something that should you want to scale your business and should you want to then mentor other people and teach other people how to do the exact same thing you're doing, you're going to get a very small commission on top. So you don't take anything away from, anyone's on your team's commission, but you're going to get a commission on top. Armin's going to pay you a little extra on top because they're recognizing that you're showing them the way, you're teaching them how to run their business, how to make sales, and Arbonne compensates you as such. So if you want to, if you know you have that mentorship and that entrepreneurial spirit within you, you can then start sharing the business opportunity, mentoring a team on how to sell these products as well, and you can earn an extra income off that too. Lastly, and probably most exciting, is our incentives that we have. So every single year, Arbonne puts out an Arbonne incentive trip. It's always at a new location. It's always tropical. It's always incredible. It's always at this like five-star luxury hotel. And every year, we have 6 months to earn this trip for you and a plus one. So Eden and I are currently working towards the Dominican Republic, which we've actually already been to because of Arbonne. So this will be our second earned trip going there. And oh my God, I mean, Eden, even if you want to quickly chat on this, we have the best time.
It was so funny. I'd actually earned this first trip within my first 4 months of starting Arbonne. I had no idea what it was going to be like. I knew that the trip was fully paid for myself and a guest. As soon as we got there, I was like, I was not expecting it to be this looks, this fun. You literally get sent on a trip with I'm working with my best friends at this point. Surya is my best friend. There's so many other girls that I work with that I'm so close to. You're having a fun time for a whole week in the best place. Dominican Republic, especially. There was actually a pool called the Eden Pool. Not going to talk too much about that, but we had a great time. And it was so fun. You're on the beach. You're talking about the fact that you're earning money from your phone. You just earned this trip as well. And then the plus one that you bring is like, this is a really good thing that you're doing here. Carry on. And you just have the best time. Food, drink, all inclusive. Like you had me at free food.
Exactly. It's just the best. So fun. So, Eden, if you want to click to the next one,
Yeah.
what I really like thinking about this Arbonne opportunity is it's like an ambassador or an affiliate program, but just way better and with way more perks. So, just like traditional affiliate marketing, which I know a lot of us are familiar with, where you share your link online and you get commission, right? That's the exact same thing with Arbonne, except number one, you can scale it to a lot larger. We're going to go into the average incomes on the next slide. You can scale it a lot larger, but you're also going to have these incredible perks like the Arbonne incentive trip that you can earn and you can spoil your plus one with every single year, which is incredible. There's also the Mercedes-Benz Success Award. So now this is at the third level of the business. You get an extra cash bonus every single month to go towards a white Mercedes-Benz or any car of your choice. You can choose, but Eden and I did pick the Mercedes. We both have matching cars and we absolutely love them. Funny enough, like I feel like all of our friends now just drive white
Yeah,
Mercedes.
it's a joke at this point that we don't move anywhere unless it's in a white Benz.
Truly, truly.
A good thing.
Um, it's so good. And then with at the NVP level, so the top 1% of the business, I'm also getting flown out to Maui for me and my plus one, and that's every single January. I literally leave in 2 days, and I'm so excited. I haven't been before, and I cannot wait. And then plus you get the mentorship aspect and a lot of gifting, which is so nice. It's something that's really special within our team, is we do love to spoil one another. It's something that's just so special, and we really recognize the hard work that you put into your business. And there's just so much to look forward to when it comes to starting your business, more than just the income. There's the community, the friendships, the trips. I mean, I could go on, but I really truly think of it as it's an ambassador or an affiliate program, but just way better.
hmm No, I love that. And I'm just looking at some of these pictures and I'm like, we've been on so many trips together. I'm just so excited for everyone else who gets to go on these trips. It's so fun. But a little bit more about actually earning an income and kind of what you can expect within Arbonne. There's 4 levels of titles that you can choose to promote to. So of course you can just become an Arbonne affiliate and you can just share the products for a commission. But if you're someone who's like very entrepreneurial, you actually want to grow this and see a substantial income, you can absolutely do that. There's so many reasons why people get started in Arbonne. Everyone has their own thing. But really what you can expect at each one of these levels, it's on the screen here, but just to go through them, very first level starts at the bottom is district manager. This is where you're earning an average of $200 to 1,000. All these averages are monthly in USD, but $200 to $1,000 a month. We actually work towards helping you get to this promotion within your first month. Usually within your first month to 3 months, this is our goal as mentors to help you get there. That income is substantial when it comes from your phone and it's something that you've never had before. So that's always our first goal. Second promotion title is area manager. This is where your average income is around $1,000 to $4,000 a month. And I feel like this is the point where people start to think about taking their business full time, stepping back from the work that they're currently doing. Of course, you can still do this at any level alongside any job that you currently have in any schedule, but this is the income that allowed me to quit one of my full-time jobs when I got started, and I reached this within my first 4 months. It was something where I saw area manager and I was like, that is the income that I want every single month. That coming from my phone is life changing. And I know for Surya too, this is the level that she took her business full time and she was able to quit retail. So that is area manager. Third is regional vice president, which is the level that I'm currently at. Your income is around $4,000 to $11,000 every single month. And at this level, you'll also see the Mercedes-Benz logo. You get access to the VP Success Awards. So as a VP, you get every single month an extra cash bonus on top of your paychecks, on top of your commissions, overrides that goes towards the lease or finance or purchase of a white Mercedes-Benz. I picked out my absolute dream car. You might have seen it on the last slide, but I have always dreamed of having a little convertible car that I could whip around the city in, and I was able to get that through the Mercedes-Benz Cash Award. Or if you don't want a Mercedes-Benz, you want a different car, you can absolutely just take the cash bonus and put it towards whatever you want, car, cash, whatever. And then the very last level, which is National Vice President, which is the level that Surya is currently at, is a minimum of $22,000 every single month. Obviously, at every single level, this income is life-changing. It's from your phone. It's something that you can build alongside any schedule. And both of us, when we started, we were very busy people. And it's something that, regardless of your current experience, time, schedule, work, you can do this alongside and build it as you want. And obviously, if you have a goal, you see like an income that you're like, okay, this is what I would want. You can just tell me in Surya or whoever you're working with and say, this is my goal. I want to work towards this, and we can personally help you get there. So, to end off,
Yes. So I know it's a lot of info, of course, and for a lot of you guys, this is going to be brand new. But I wanted to give you guys kind of something that you can do at the end of this call for you guys to kind of take the next steps wherever that may be. So what I'm going to ask you to do is once the Zoom is over, once this call is done, I just want you to go back to whoever sent you this video and let them know if you're either a one, a two, or a three. Okay. Number one being you're in, you love it, you see the vision, you're excited about it, you want to get started right away and you want to start earning right away and building your business right away. Amazing. We can get you started and get the ball rolling for you ASAP. Two is you're not quite sure you're interested, but you kind of maybe want to try the products first, kind of dip your toes into Arbonne, see what the products are all about, see if you could see yourself naturally sharing them, and then just go from there organically, right? Kind of what Eden did, which obviously worked out really well for her. Or three, you watch this and you're like, you know what? I just, for whatever reason, don't think this is quite for me, but I do know someone who actually might really resonate with this. Okay, so either a one, a two, or a three. And no matter where you're at, we're so happy to meet you. And we're just so excited for you guys to not only have taken the time to learn about this opportunity, but to see where the next steps and where the future might unfold for you. So thank you guys so much again. We're super excited and looking forward to connecting with you.
so excited. And maybe at the very least, you meet your best friends through this. So, so
Hey,
grateful. So happy we got to share this with you. Hope you have an incredible rest of your day whenever you're watching this, and we'll chat to you soon.
bye.